Hello everybody, Lord Verminard back again in Junkyard Truck. So if I remember correctly, we were in the middle of doing an engine rebuild for the Diamondback here. Yeah, because the pistons were junk. Man, what a mess. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've purchased all of the parts that I need except for the pistons at this point. Because I know I purchased some duplicate items just because I didn't know what state they were actually in. Because like when you take the old parts and set them here, they look exactly the same, or they look different. But then when you buy the part, it looks the same. So yeah, I think one of my cam gears was messed up too. Well, they kind of all look fine now. Oh my God, could you just lay the parts out on the table like a real person would do? There we go. Yeah, see, they look the same. Okay, so and there's the crank and it's fine. So let's just get the pistons and slap them in there, because one of the pistons was okay, or at least it looked like it's okay, but three of them were not. So I'm guessing that when I took the car into that guy to have him fix it, he fixed one piston, did not fix all three of them, or all four of them. Three. Yeah, so we're gonna take this, and this, and we'll just slap new pistons in this thing. All right. Just like that. Okay, and I also don't know if the rod caps need to be replaced. Like they look exactly the same. So I don't know. It's also weird that you would buy a piston and rod, but the rod wouldn't come with a cap. Like they have to be matched. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, a lot of companies now are using like the split connecting rods, where they can you not do that, please? All right, fine. Where the wait a minute, that's a main. Okay, not a rod. Got it. And I suppose I can't reach him over there, because that would be too freaking easy. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, now we'll run around the other side. Well, Lord Verminard, you could just use the engine stand at your house. Yeah, but it's at my house. It's not here. Yes, it would make more sense to rebuild the engine at my house and not at in the lobby of the parts store, but you know, priorities and whatnot. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, like a lot of manufacturers are using the fractured main bearings now, where they basically like they forge them in one piece and then they snap them in half on purpose, so they match up like absolutely perfectly. There's absolutely no like variation in tolerance or anything, which is pretty nifty cool. All right, there's one more bearing here. Yeah, a lot of Volkswagen rods are that way from the factory. Depends on what kind of engine it is. Alrighty then. So then the rod caps. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not to just use these again. I mean, in real life, I would absolutely replace... Like I said, if I'm replacing the pistons and rods, I'd replace the caps too. I don't think it would even work if you didn't do that. There we go. How's everybody doing? Everybody stuffed full of Thanksgiving leftovers? I am. Okay, there we go. So I think that's the bottom end done. There's no oil pump or anything like that to worry about. All right. There we go. So, hey, if, oh, sorry, I got a yawn. Good grief. All right. Yeah, so if any of you guys out there watching right now are new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Let me see here. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, if you're not subscribed even, there's a little, hey, somebody left a freaking oven in here. There's a little icon, little watermark icon in the lower right corner of the screen there. You can click on to subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, then thank you. I appreciate it. If you're not, click on it or else. Just kidding. Like I always say, I don't really care what you guys do. If you want to do the YouTube stuff, fine. If not, that's fine too. See, this gear looks different now that I've got it installed. All right, so let's science it. I've got enough money that it's... What the damn hell? Okay. So which one is this? Timing gear 1. Hopefully that didn't screw anything up, like pulling the crank out while while everything was bolted down. Oh, that'd be a neat trick. Timing gear 1. I can't seem to purchase it. Why not? Okay, what in the freaking devil is going on here? Because you have to replace one of these at the beginning of the game. But why can't I buy it now? Because the shop like never closes, right? Oh my god, now what? What? I don't understand. There we go. Jeez. I don't know what was going on there. Right. Okay. Okay, I just want to install the timing gear. Can I please do that? Game, it would be just lovely if you would let me do it. So there you go. It looks exactly the same. All right, there we go. We scienced it. It's weird that it looks like that, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so we can throw this in our junk pile. What's next? I think we should probably do the head next. So we need a head gasket. Did I buy one of those yet? I don't think so. All right, let me grab one. Right here. Okay, can you... I don't know what's going on here. Oh, the head gasket's already on there. Oh, look at that. That head gasket is pooched. All right. That's a good thing we're replacing that, I suppose. There we go. It didn't look bad sitting on the block there. Sneaky. Love how it's just wobbling around up here on the... It's hard enough to like torque things down on an engine stand sometimes. Let alone trying to do it on some wobbly ass countertop. I'm sure people have rebuilt engines in worse situations. We need to put the cam in first. There we go. And see, now that looks like crap, but I'm pretty sure it's a new one. Okay, there's that. And then cam bearings. And of course that doesn't want to go in. Why would it? All right, here we go. We'll just hop up on the table and do it that way. There we go. All right. Now we can put this on here. So if you guys like engine teardown videos, you also check out Humble Mechanic. Most of his work is on Volkswagen Audi products, of course. So if you're not interested in that, then it might not be that interesting. But he does occasionally do engine teardown videos. Mostly he just does like, he used to be a Volkswagen tech, right? So most of what he does is on the maintenance side of things, but he does occasionally do like deep dives into other Volkswagen products and things like that. And it's pretty interesting. And recently he did a teardown video of the first generation Volkswagen Touareg V10 diesel twin turbo engine, and it's pretty bonkers. I really like watching that guy because he got his start with Volkswagen right about the same time I did. When I was working for a Volkswagen dealership, is about the same time. So the Mark IVs were brand new. Ferdinand Piech was running things at Volkswagen, and he had some crazy ideas. It's sad. I've talked about this before, but it's kind of sad that Volkswagen, or any other car company for that matter, probably won't ever really have the freedom to do that kind of stuff ever again. Just with the way that the automotive industry is changing as a whole. We're never going to see stuff like that again, which is kind of sad, but also, I don't know. It's cool to think about that kind of stuff, and about what could have been. Okay, this is going to be difficult, so we're just going to do it this way. Yeah, I can remember when those cars came out, the first gen Touaregs. I think they were about 40, 50 grand back in the early 2000s, something like that. And if you wanted the TDI equipped version, I think it added almost 15 or 20,000 onto the cost of the vehicle just to have the TDI engine. But it was a 5-liter V10. There's a famous video of it pulling a big jet of some kind. I can't remember what it is down the runway, but yeah, I drove one of those when they were brand new, and it was pretty insane. Around the same time, they also had the Volkswagen Phaeton, with the W12 engine, and those things were pretty cool too. That was also $100,000+ car, so it was insane. Yeah, man, crazy times. And they put that W12 engine in the back of a GTI for a concept car. That was pretty neat too. Never got to drive that one. But it's just cool, you know, they built stuff like that, knowing full well that there's no way that they would ever actually be able to manufacture it. But it was mostly just like flexing, you know, it's like, hey, look what we can do. All right, we're moving right along here. Should we finish up? Yeah, let's finish up the back end of this. So I'm never entirely sure that I have things bolted down all the way in this game. It's kind of like, seems all right. Probably fine. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. We got to do, let's see here. The distributor-nator goes over on this side. And it doesn't bolt in, right? It just kind of sits there. All right. Makes sense. What's the water pump pulley? And crank pulley. Fan clutch. Yeah, that just sticks on there magically. Okay, wires. I don't have to put plugs in it. I don't wonder if I have to like buy new because I got like the iridium plugs or whatever from what's her face over there. So I wonder if I have to like get a new set or. Also, I don't know if this is the new fan belt or the old one. It was starting to go bad, so I guess we'll find out. If it squeals, then we'll know it's not good. All right, and then this is the V8 turbo used for the compound, which just kind of floats there in space. And then I cannot see, so let's do that. We have a turbo inlet pipe, which goes on later. That goes on like that. This goes right there. See, I wonder if there's any way to know if you need a new air filter. See, those look exactly the same. I'm going to take this one. This one's new. I bought a long time ago accidentally. I'll just stick it on there and throw this one in the trash. All right. Moving right along. Okay, the throttle body is somewhere. Where is that? There you are. Okay, seems good. And we can stick this on there. Maybe. Okay. Oh God. I dropped it. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice, freshy new engine. Let's get an oil filter on this beast. Sweet. And we may as well fill it up right here. Oh, crap. That's right. I got to go over here to get stupid oil. Also, I just realized my dude is, like, starving to death. One of your finest cram, please. Also, I feel like I have oil out here somewhere. Sorry about the flashlight. Just blasting it right in her face there. All right. Okay, now he decides to slow down. After I ran all the way over there. You know what? I should have gotten an energy drink while I was in there. That would have made sense. All right, let's see if I can do this without knocking it over. All right, there we go. Done. Nope. Okay, not done. Why is it not taking any more oil? Okay, can you just sit there without falling over, please? All right, guess we have to look at the dipstick. Son of a... Okay. Oh my God. Okay, this game. Look at that. It's full of oil. Okay, I didn't even have to, like, fill it. It's a miracle of science. All right, here, let's just throw it in. Whoops, wrong door. So this should magically fix all of my problems. I guess that makes sense as to why it was acting like a piece of crap if the engine was pooched. Well, that's not how you want to do that. Let's try that again, shall we? There, that's better. Okay. No freaking out. What did I just roll over? What the crap is that? Oh, that's a hose. That might be important. Okay. Oh, this stupid thing is like backwards. Okay, I don't know why I don't have to screw it in, but all right, well, you do you, game. I mean, I'm trying to do things the right way, but I don't know. Where the heck does this even go? Oh, right here. Yeah, once again, I don't have to, like, unbolt it. It just sticks on there. That is very strange. What about the lower hose? Is there even a lower hose on it? Yeah, it is right there. Okay. So I wonder if it needs to have coolant or any of that nonsense put in it. I have a coolant right there. Yeah, let's just stick it in there and see what happens. Title of my sex tape. Okay, nothing happened. And that's a full bottle too, so. Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, the engine mounts. Shit, that would be unfortunate. I think I can do this from the top. Or from through the fender. Yeah. See, I don't know what is going on with this. But it's like I don't have to screw things in. They're just there. Which makes me not trust that they're actually screwed in. Okay, well, I'm stuck. Okay. Let's go over and get some artificial sleep and something to drink. All right. Ah, yes. There we go. Have one of those too. You know what? I should probably drink another energy drink just in case. If we're going to try to get some stuff done here, I want to have as much energy as possible. All right. So the next question is, can I was thinking about taking this to get, to do some moonshining. Even though I've always taken the dent side for that job, maybe it's time for this thing to have a try. Because maybe it won't suck anymore. Highly unlikely. We also have to take all this crap to the junkyard. Alright, I guess that's all I can fit. Drop, 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 and drop. Of course, can't load that up in my backpack. Be too easy. Right. Oops. There we go. And we'll throw this in there. And we'll throw this one in there. I mean, if we're gonna go to the junkyard, we may as well make it worth our while. Get in there. Perfect. All right, here we go. Did it fix it? Well, it runs. It seems a little better. Still topping out at like the same speed. Whoops. That's not ideal. There we go. Yeah, seems like it's got quite a bit more spring in its step here. So that's a good thing. All right. All right. Well, I guess we fixed it. It's still not even anywhere nearly as good as the dent side is. Like, not even close. So, I don't know if they ever plan on making this thing a little bit better or what the deal is. Hopefully they make it better and not nerf the dent side. Because I think the only thing I've done to the dent side after... I mean, I've driven it a lot more, too. I think I've replaced the transmission once already, and the transfer case. So, but I haven't touched the engine at all. All right, let's get rid of all this crap.
There you go.
Wow, that was almost 300 bucks. Not bad. All right, well, let's get our moonshine supplies ready. Yeah, it definitely has a little bit more spunk in its step. Accelerates a lot quicker. Well, that's good. At least it made a difference. I'd be really pissed if I went through all that and it didn't make any difference at all. And I guess something I need to think about doing after I do this load of moonshine is probably, damn it, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to look for the rest of the bike parts that I need. Shit. Well. Okay. All right, but you guys better get your checkbooks ready. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's throw this stuff in here. See, I bought these ahead of time. Planning ahead. And I don't remember how many cases I ran through of the ambrosia or whatever, so I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and not just pay attention. It's not nearly as much fun. Okay. And see, another thing, this thing's box is so much smaller. It's really hard to load up all your gear. And no, I'm not using the trailer. Like, I know I use the trailer a lot for, like, the memes or whatever, but it really does suck. If you're trying to do things efficiently in this game, that's not how you do it. Stuff staying in there? Yeah, okay. Let's get our buzz kits here. And actually, no, I should probably buy another load of supplies here. There we go. All right, there we go. Just drop it as I go out the door. Okay, grab these. Shove it in there. Yeah, that all fits, sure. Just fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, what else I need though that probably won't fit is more frickin' propane. Where am I gonna put that? Just toss it in there and hope it doesn't come out. Yeah, that's gonna stay. All right, good enough. Let's run back down to the junkyard. I should have done that while I was there, but there we go. Fire this beast back up. Oh god. Excuse me. Okay, what has happened? There we go. Alright, I have no steering. Awesome. No steering, no brakes. Alright, we're fine. I still need parts for the bike, and I think it's just the valve cover at this point. Alright, there we go. What do we got? So I'm thinking the flywheel just looks like that, because that's what the one that I bought looked like. There's another head, but no valve cover. Shit. Alright, well, worth the shot. Look at all the smoke. I didn't mean to leave that running, it just kinda did. Alright. Well, that was a bust. Okay, yep. Couldn't stop, so we're just gonna go this way. That's fine. Alright. That's just fine right there. Look at that parking job. Ah! Woo! Okay. Do we have everything we need then? I think we do. Alright, let's go. Alright, can this turd do moonshine things? Let's find out. Alright, which road is it again? It's the first one. I always forget. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I have enough ambrosia fruit there. I don't remember how much I have. But now that we know where the ambrosia is, it's not that big of a deal to go get it again. I think it's actually probably easier to get that than it is to get the limes. Although right now I'm having a hard time remembering exactly how to get there to get it, but we'll figure that out later. Oh, there's a case of beer somebody dropped. Wonder who that was. I was like, shit, where'd mine go? It's still there. Yeah, it certainly doesn't just like zip through this as effortlessly as the dent side does. But it made it through. All right. Fantastic. Well, here we go. First things first, I guess we got to open this up. Then we got to switch the batteries out. We got to get the propane tanks ready. I assume this one's probably full. So we have a surplus of those. Do we have any other crates out here? Yeah, there's some. And I see one more fruit. Boy, I was hoping I had more than that. Huh. I might have to go get more before I do this. Because I don't know how much, I ran through that other bit there. All right, close that. Oh yeah, battery. Yeah, I need that. I love how the batteries just fall right out the bottom of the truck. That makes total sense. All right. First cluer. Okay, so that should be running. fire that up. So get our crates ready. There it goes. Actually, have to hurry up and do this because I don't want to miss it if that fruit runs dry. I don't remember even a little bit how many I ran through there. Okay, back and forth. Perfect. All right, let's load our buckets back up. Carefully. Don't want to launch the truck into space here. Okay. Just play along, guys. All right. Could you just be cool? All right, there's one. Here, I can stack these on their ends. Oh, God. Two. And let's see, I'm sure I'm probably going to have to swap out a propane tank here pretty soon. I wish your dude could like write in the journal like how much product you need to, or how much you've run through in each batch, you know? If I were doing that, I would definitely be making a log of like every single thing that I did. I mean, whenever I made beer, I used to do that. There's too many variables, you know? Like if you wanted to, if you made a batch that was really, really good and you liked it, and you want it to be exactly the same the next time you do it, you have to do everything exactly the same way. And even then, sometimes it might be a little different. But at least give it the best shot. All right, there's 3. I feel like there was like, I ran like 1 or 2 through here. So it probably has 4 or 5 more maybe. So that was 3 already. Maybe 6 more. Well, 6 total. All right, there's 4. All right, nothing to do now but just wait. Wait and watch the money, the liquid money pour in. Uh-oh. Got an empty. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is 5. I'm thinking it might have one more in it. The fruit, that is. I'm afraid to, like, take my eye off it. Like, every time I do this, this is what happens. Alright, that's about another crate worth in there. So I think I'm just gonna wait. Just wait until this runs out, because I don't have to worry about the gas running out. I really hope that in a future update they add like an indicator to let you know when this is going bad, or when it's running out. Right, any second now. I'm ready. All right, come on now. Any second now. There's probably 2 crates worth in there now. So that was probably like... What is that? 7 crates worth or something? 8? I'm also keeping an eye on my OBS because it's telling me that I'm overloading the encoder. Why? I haven't changed anything. Maybe that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. Well, hopefully the video doesn't look like crap. I don't know why it would be doing that. Oh my god, I know as soon as I grab the crates, this thing will run out. Come on. Any second now. Seriously though, I'm gonna have to empty that bucket here. I don't know how much more full it can get. Oh boy. There it is. Oh no! Okay, hopefully I didn't screw it up. Fill them all. They're still pink, so I guess that's what we need. Excellent. Alright, I think it's probably fine. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. Oh my god. Could you just fit in there, please? Okay. 9. Yeah, that one's definitely going to fall out if I keep it there. 9, I guess. 10. Wow, there's still a lot in there. Is this more than I usually get? Usually I have like, if I get 2... Well, let's see. I think I usually go through 12. I usually have 1 crate left over. Okay, there. It looks like it's starting to run out now. It's still kicking. Whoa! Still going. Yeah, I think we'll probably get 1 more, and then that'll be it. But that would be 12, right? Because there was 1 already here, and I bought 2 batches of crates, so yeah, that'd be 12. Not bad, man. And it looks like I won't need propane the next time through. There we go. Okay, still going. Oh. It's got to be almost empty now. We went through 2 propane tanks this time. Well, the first one didn't last very long. So I'll probably need to bring 1 with me next time, even though that one might make it. All right, we're done. Turn it off. Okay. Not bad at all. We almost got 13. So close. Like, I feel like you could probably get 13 if you tried. Yeah, that symbol is still there. I didn't realize that it was like raised off the ground like that. Right. Whatever. Let's pop out this battery. And let's head home. Wait a minute. Don't want to leave beer cans in my truck. Oh, and of course some junk has to spawn. And I have absolutely no way of bringing that back. At least I don't think I can. Yeah, it's a freaking fridge. Let's see here. Maybe we can science this. There's an advantage of not having a seat. Alright, now what if I just plop this on the top here? Settle. Oh, look at that. It locked down. No freaking way. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's get the heck out of here. I think this is gonna work. There's also another case of beer here, but I don't think I can. I don't think there's anywhere I can put that. Whoops. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Didn't lose anything, did I? I don't think so. Ow. Of course, you know, I just was thinking about something. I already bought the house. What do I need all this money for? I think at this point it's just kind of because I can sort of thing. Whoa! See, it really should be able to make it up this. Like, I mean, it's making it. It's just not doing it very easily. All right. I'm back, boys. Oh, geez, I threw crates all over the place. I hope I didn't lose any on the way here. That makes me worried now. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, All right, they're all here. All 12 of them. All right. Pay up.
Woo! That's strong.
Sorry, I had to get a drink myself there. Cash, gimme. Oh yeah, $6,000. Pleasure doing business with you, boys. All right, shove this back in here. Make a run back down to the junkyard. What I should actually do is go home and sleep, and then go to the junkyard to see if any of that crap respawned. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I'll take the car from here to home because that makes more sense. And I could, get the next batch brewing here, but there's really there's no rush. There's a case of beer in the back of this thing, too. There we go. All right, let's go home. Hopefully I have food in the fridge at home. I don't remember if I do or not. We're about to find out. Oh God. That's fine. No big deal. It really is easier for this thing just to jump the whole freaking canyon than it is to go across the bridge because the brakes just don't work. Fine. And we're home. Okay. Ooh, the lights coming through the wall. That's a neat trick. I don't have any food here. Crap. All right, well, we'll drink a beer and then we'll go to sleep. Liquid dinner. All right. Ta-da. All right, let's go back. Let's get some breakfast. And we're off. Oh, bouncing off the guardrail there, that's fine. Yep. Oh, jeez. All right. All right. We can get out of here. This is no problem. There we go. I'm telling you, the Toyota would not have been able to do that. Oh, jeez. The brakes. The Toyota does at least have functioning brakes. I'll give it that. This car does not. Alright, full on brakes. There we go. Got her stopped that time. just a nice casual drive to town. Oh, there's a tree there. That's fine. And we'll park it right here. Excellent. All right, let's get something to eat. Oh yeah, cram. Breakfast of champions. Ah, hey, let's do a scratcher too. I'm feeling lucky today. What do we got? Oh man, I thought there was going to be 50 there for a second. Holy crap. Yay, $10. All right. $10. It's so close I can feel it. 50, 50. Oh, $10. Give me another one. I feel like every single one of these is exactly the same. Is it just me? No, that one was a little bit different, but it's still $10. $10. Nothing on that one. $10. I wonder if there's even any chance of winning anything other than 10. I think Scape won 50 once. I've never seen anything other than $10. Ever. All right, well, anyways, that was fun. Okay, to the junkyard. And maybe it'll have the motorcycle parts we need. All right, here we go. All right, we're slightly out of control. See that? Functioning brakes. Very nice. Oh, God. We're fine. All right. Alrighty. Back to the old dump. There we go. Like, a lot of times you don't even really need to slow down in this game. You can just crash into stuff, and that's how you stop. It's easier that way most of the time. All right, friend, give me some money. Money,
okay,
please. All right, great. Now, let me see if you got the bike parts that I need. Son of a bitch, he doesn't. All right. Well, I guess I'll just wait longer. Flippin' hell. All right, well, I guess that's as good a place as any to stop. Really, that's the only thing we need to do in this game is get the stupid bike built. There isn't really much left to do. And also, I guess, solve that crazy puzzle, but I don't know how the heck to even start doing that. All right, well, next episode, hopefully we can get the bike done. And then we'll do some exploring, I guess. I don't really need to do anything for money now. Maybe we need to rebuild the V8 on the dent side. I don't know. We'll find out next time. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a good time crashing these trucks up, and I hope you had a good time watching. I appreciate every view that I get. If you like this content, please leave a like, maybe a comment. If you're, like I said before, if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.